Shoot a shot. I'm coming in hot.
All right. Y'all see the title? You disgusting freaks. Leave the kids alone. What y'all think this is gonna be about? What you think it's gonna be about? I wanna see what you think. What do you think it's gonna be about? Abuse parents? You think it's abuse parents? Okay. All right. I only got one person in chat, so so I guess that's the guess for now. Abuse parents. You about to see. You about to see. I already knew. It's probably because you didn't see the thumbnail, but I already know what it's gonna be about. What does that screen say? What does that screen say? This woman interrupted a drag queen story hour. Drag queen. LGBTQ plus. I don't know. I don't know how much further it goes.
You just said wake up. I actually think you parents here need to wake up.
Right.
This is child grooming what's taking place. And you should be ashamed of yourself.
Oh? Oh? Okay.
Every single parent in here should be ashamed of yourself for wokeism. It's disgusting.
Oh? Oh, snap. I get it. They're forcing their kids into this stuff. I don't like that.
This is
Hey, I mean, shoot, I don't like it either. I think parents should be the ones to educate their children on this whole sexuality thing. And I don't think any of this really should be taught, I'm not gonna lie, until they like older, like high school, bruh. Like if that's what they're gonna do, I don't think it should ever be in elementary schools. No. Because a typical kid who has no moral influences or like no extra moral influences like Christianity or LGBTQ type stuff, if they're just like completely under a balanced normal home with no religious influences or normal influence or like just out in the world influences, a kid would still see a mommy and a daddy as a normal thing. That would be the first thing that they would think if it's a normal thing. Now, if they see that, right, they're just like, as a kid, they normally see a mommy and a daddy seems normal. When they go out into the world and then they get exposed to all these things, and they see a daddy and a kid, a mommy and the kid, things just wouldn't add up. They would still, if they were talking to those kids, right, and they still didn't even meet the parents, right, and was just talking to the kids, and he was talking about his mommy, hey, my mommy, she go and do this, and my daddy go and do this, and then what does your daddy do to the one with the two mommies? And then the girl's like, I don't have a daddy, I have two mommies. She'd be like, how do you have two mommies? I thought there was a mommy and a daddy. You're supposed to have a mommy and a daddy, right? How come you have two mommies? This don't make no sense. That's how a kid thinks. It's that simple. But we act like it's completely 100% normal when it's not exactly, because human nature is just like, in human nature, it's a male or female. We say that animals can be gay too, but they're not really gay. Like, you might see a male dog hump another male dog, but that same male dog that humped the other dog will also make a kid with a female dog. If they smell the female, they'll be like, "Hey, you got some wolf JJ," and then they go and they make puppies. So it's still even in just regular, not even human nature, but in animal nature, it's normal for a male and a female to make children. I don't know, man. So I don't like this stuff. Parents should not put this on their little kids. They're too young. I understand this stuff. Also, there's no real gay animals. Exactly. Yeah, there are no real gay animals. Personally, I personally think parents should let the kids choose later in life, not as a child. Okay, I get it. They're forcing their kids to. Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah. So, I mean, yeah. I'm sure that the person with the mommy and the mommy would think it was weird too. But, then they would find out, like, oh, I'm supposed to have a dad? Because a mommy and a mommy can't make a kid. Once they get into middle school and they get taught how reproduction works. Because I think they teach in middle school now. They go into middle school learning how reproduction works. And then now they got to go back and ask their mommy and mommy how they were conceived if they didn't have a dad. Same with the dad. The one with the daddy and daddy. They would go to school and learn how that works. And then they would be confused. Because then like, wait a second, but I got two dads. So then how was I made? I have a mom? Then they got to go to their two daddies to ask about who the mommy is. Who's mommy? You see how this makes confusion? I mean, it is what it is. Look, I say religiously, I'm not with it. But in terms of like, freedom and the ability to choose and my understanding of what that is, absolutely, you can choose whatever you want to be. That's just how it is. That's all there is to it. But making children have to learn how to making children have to learn about it, I think is a little too far. Not even little. It is too far. That's all. That's what I say. It is too far.
Grooming, what's going on? Yeah. Child grooming. Who knows what autogynephilia is? Who knows what autogynephilia is? Who knows what paedophiles are? Excuse me, what?
Oh.
Everyone here is an adult.
Man, get your ass out of my
you're
face.
You're allowing child grooming going place. Don't even think about touching me.
There's a pedophile here with children.
Oh.
This is disgusting.
I don't know if they can say that on YouTube. You know what? It is what it is. I don't care.
What the hell is wrong with you people? These poor children. What is wrong with you sick people? Get out of here, you pedophile.
Dang.
Get out of here. You're not safe here. Get out of here.
Dang. That's... Okay. I don't know. Is that pedophilia? Is that pedophilia? I don't know, man. I don't know. That's an interesting way to think about it. Maybe because they are showing their sexuality to children. I guess that is kind of ped behavior. I'm not gonna lie. Like, get to peddling. Because like I don't think you should be showing that to kids, or kids should be learning about sexuality at 4 years old. I think that's a little that's not a little too young. That is way too young to be learning about sexuality. They don't even know how mommy and daddy made a baby yet, and you're trying to teach them this. That's where it's kind of that's where it goes too far. That's where it's too far.
Yeah, it's disgusting. Look, no, this is sick. You are sick. You are sick. Look at these poor children. It's all based on sexuality. These poor children. These poor children. How dare you?
All based on sexuality. Do you hear this? They're little kids. Why are we learning about sexuality as kids? Where is that coming from? Why is that a thing? Why is that a thing?
Guys, you godless whores.
Whoa.
It's not okay. You're not starting it again. This is over. This is over. It's over.
See, now me personally, I take my kid. Hey son. Hey, Rhythm Jr. Come here. We gonna go to McDonald's, okay?
Forever.
Let's get out of here. That's what I would do. Me personally, that's what I would do. I mean, like, they want to make this ruckus, man. And then if the teacher asks where I'm going, I'd be like, hey, look, this ain't from my kid, okay? I didn't sign the papers for this. So, we out. We'll come back the next day. Matter of fact, just email me when you guys are done with this whole curriculum, and then maybe I'll take my son back. That's it.
No more sick pedophiles here. No, you are sick.
That's hard.
So what's with the child grooming? Is it because the only way homosexuals can reproduce is by touching children?
Oh, whoa! Whoa! Okay. Dang, whoa. Exactly, bro. We out. Peace. We out. Okay. These some strong accusations out here, man.
What kind of parent brings their children to an event for men like this?
That's tough, bro. That's tough, dog. What kind of sick mother will bring their child to an event like this? You goddamn.
Look, I mean, honestly, it's not my kid. Not my kid. I wouldn't do it to my kid. He can learn about it later. If that's what he has to learn about, he can learn about it later. Not when he's a little kid, though. That's not necessary.
Damn right. More of this. What's wrong with these parents though? For real, like why is that okay? Right? These are the real people out here bringing their kids to that. This ain't stuff being shown on mainstream media. This ain't the powers that be out here and indoctrinating, putting out agendas. This ain't Target with Tuck. This ain't but.
Bro, honestly though, hey, if I can't teach my religion in schools, why do you teach your religion in school? That's my thing. That's my thing. Because, the LGBTQ thing, like, that's all, like, based off of beliefs and, your personal practices. Why would you teach that in school? We don't really teach anything about how to have a relationship in high school. You don't learn how to have relationships in high school or middle school. You don't learn that from the teachers. You don't learn that from, like, people at school. So why are we teaching kids about having different sexualities other than, what they have seen at home in school now? Why is that a thing? That doesn't make any sense. That just goes against, like, everything that people were standing for, like, literally a couple years ago. Like, they literally ban, prayer and stuff from schools. Teachers cannot talk about their spirituality in school, or at least Christianity, as far as, I heard, So why are we taking and why are we adding in this LGBTQ thing into school when if they really wanted to learn about it, they can learn about it at home. They would probably most likely learn about it from being online anyways, because they go on. All kids seem to go online now. So, but why does that have to be learned in school? That doesn't make any sense.
Bud Light with Dylan. This is real parents out here bringing their children to drag shows, bro. That's child abuse. That's indoctrination. That's child grooming. It should be illegal, bro. CPS need to pull up instead of taking kids away from parents that don't want to affirm children's gender ideology. You need to be taking custody away from parents that are bringing their kids to events like this.
Homosexuals can reproduce is by touching children?
Nah. Is that the only way homosexuals can reproduce is by touching children? Damn, that was a low blow, but I mean...
That was a low blow, I'm not gonna lie.
He's there to make a statement. You definitely made a statement with that one there, dog.
Nowhere, these poor kids deserve better than this free. What kind of parent brings their children to an event for men like this? Just paying for them. This is a display of degeneracy.
Facts.
Sheesh.
Facts.
It will not be tolerated. It will not go unchecked. Keep the children out of it, you disgusting freaks.
Sheesh.
Boy, I will knock you the out.
Sheesh. Yo, bro, he came there for blood. He came there for blood, bro. He was out there for blood. Yo, that's crazy.
Boy, I will knock you the out. Do it. Keep the children out of your freak. This is a gust.
That's hard.
That's fine. You guys should arrest them.
That's hard.
This is state sponsored.
I'm just taking a video. Is that alright? Is this Christian? And what are y'all doing here?
We're painting the rainbow on the sticks.
Is it a church?
Yes, it is a church.
What kind of a church?
It's the Uniting Church.
And you're doing this?
Of course we are.
Is God for this?
Absolutely. God is for love, for welcome, for hospitality. God is very positive towards this.
God is for,
We feel that
is God for same-sex marriage?
absolutely God is for love.
Where's
Oh. 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 You know what? You know what? Let's go. I'm gonna just hit the play button, okay? I'm just hit the play button.
in the Bible? Oh, you don't know?
They say, but you contradicted yourself with that one. I'm not religious. It's not there here nor there for me, but
I am. Look. Any person who reads the Bible in any capacity, there's multiple scriptures that are against same-sex. What you call it? Same-sex, like sexual relationships.
that is a
It just is what it is. Now, look. In the spirit of, being in America, being free to do it, do what you will. And I mean, the Bible says, he also says, if you can't like minister to anybody, you dust off your feet and you keep on moving. You wipe the dust off your feet and you keep on moving. So it basically means that you don't gotta force nobody to do nothing. If they're not receptive to the teachings of God, you dust your feet off and you keep on moving. You don't sit there and tussle with them and fight with them for it. Let them live the way they want to live. It's 100% their choice at the end of the day. Which, I think it's a scripture that gets overlooked a lot, but that's just the truth of it. If you trying to teach God to somebody, or like if you're trying to minister to somebody and they're not open to it, if they're not open to prayer, you dust off your feet, keep on moving. You don't worry about them no more. Then this is their choice. That's just how it is. Probably gay people, when they do all the parades and the rainbow stuff and try to force it on people. Exactly, yeah. Because I think it's weird, and people should stick to how life is supposed to go. I know a lot of pastors say it's okay. Hey, look, as far as I'm concerned, hey, it's okay. That's all it is, man. It's okay. You can do what you want to do. You are 100%, every human is 100% entitled to the choice of doing whatever they want to do, or hearing what God has to say. That is 100% a choice for everybody. And, that's just what it is. So if they want to live that way, absolutely. But don't take my children and try to teach my children your thing. If, I can't even teach your children my thing. You know what I mean? God's out of school. We don't talk about God at school. The only people who can talk about God at school are the kids, 2 other kids, but that's it. Teachers cannot talk about God in school, so why are teachers talking about sexuality in school? That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. That's the end of it. Honestly, we don't even really need to watch the rest of this. Like, I think the point has been made. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and see what else we got here.